Hi, I'm Heath Hoffpauir, President of Hanko Boats, and today I'm out here doing a test run and a walkthrough video on our 2684 WV. 2684 WV is the model code of the boat, which also stands for the basic dimensions. It's 26 foot long, it's 84 inches wide at the bottom, plus we have our gill bracket extension, which is another 2 feet, so it's actually 28 feet overall to where the motor mounts on the boat. This is a pretty unique boat. That's why I wanted to show it. It has a cool color scheme, a lot of custom features. Just basically kind of starting in the front. The color scheme of the boat is white, black, and gray, which follows throughout the boat. This is our snub nose boat series, which is also, we call it our luxury V. So we have the 3 light bars, a 20-inch, a 10, and a 10, and custom pockets. Moving along, we have the cleat on the bow right here you can use for your anchor. Large anchor rope locker, which I'll kind of show this if you want to come up here. Plenty of space. We actually make it oversized. It goes down deep into the hull. It's all welded in. It's got the drain that goes out, and all your drains on your deck communicate and everything goes over, so it's truly dry storage. And we also have access to get to the wires. We make everything service friendly. You may notice it has the turf flooring throughout the boat, which is a really nice setup. In the next section right here, this is where our collision bulkhead is located. And we have storage in the bow. Currently we have the trolling motor battery racks and cases. You have storage for life jackets. We actually have the center door in here right now because it's pretty hot. Lots of storage. We have custom tie downs around the boat, welded rods. Moving down here, you can see we have our gas fill, which this fills a 100-gallon tank that's under the floor where I'm standing on. This is a self-bailing area. So all the water runs in here and it runs out and doesn't go into the cockpit. So you don't have to worry about your bilge pump, but you can keep all your cockpit nice and clean. Back to the rails right here, we have a removable sunshade that has some poles that zip in and it clips down. Really nice, so if you go to the sandbar, you have all of this covered. Pretty cool setup. Moving around this side, if you want to get on this side of me. So what you can see, we have padding on the side, bolster pads. Customer came and we did a little test run with him. We have the bean bags. You can see all the self-bailing floor, and we have railings. He has grandkids, so he wanted them to have a good little area while he's skiing and doing water sports on the water. So from here we're going to come back into the cockpit itself. So coming down, it steps down. We have the full top, raised top. He does have the front plastic right here for the winter time that'll roll up. Right now it is summer and it's very hot, and we're trying to hit this in the morning before it heats up in the upper 90s. So if we want to move into the cockpit area here, let's talk about some of the custom features. Okay, here we are inside the cockpit area of the boat. And I wanted to show some of the custom features we did for the customer that he really wanted to incorporate in. Kind of going to start at the helm right here. So at the helm we have the 12-inch Gorman. Everything's mounted neat. We do a custom insert panel where everything's CNC cut. So we have 12-inch Gorman. He has the Seakeeper tabs. This is one unique feature on the boat. It works really well. It is powered with a 300 Verado, so we have the Mercury gauge. This feature here is called the Zero Off. This is a ski control feature, which will control the speed of the boat. So he can set it, for example, 31 miles an hour. The boat will get on plane, and no matter what you do with the throttle, it's going to hold this speed. And with the Seakeeper tab, it's going to keep it level no matter what you do. It's automatic. It works really well. I was a little skeptical at first, but that is a cool feature to add to the boat. Now if you get on this side here, let's kind of show a little more detail. You can see we have all our Mercury controls right here. This is the Mercury throttle control. We have our switch panels. We have shelving underneath, handles, really nice setup. You can see the ski mirror, windshield wiper, helm pad on top. You can put your cell phone, or you can put it in a shelf. We have USB charging sockets throughout the boat for cell phones. That's, everybody gets in the boat and has a phone. This right here, we had the top down, we just popped it up. So if you put the top down, you want to remove it, you can plug in the top interior light. The seating's very nice. This is the premium seating on the boat. So these seats have the sliders on it, and they also have the Wave Pro shock absorber. So you can recline back. You can actually go all the way back if you want to take a nap in the boat. Nice armrest on it. Very comfortable. So as you're hitting waves, it's going to take the shock, and you can set it if a person's really heavy or really light. You can. It's got a little pump where you can set the custom pressure on it. So that kind of talks about the helm and the features. Just running through navigation lights. We have the front lights. We have everything on the lighting panel here, and then we have the other accessories located here. It has the premium sound system. So we have the 10-inch bandpass box, subwoofer, 6 speakers, really loud, a lot of sound. Custom steering wheel. This was a customer request. He actually found the steering wheel, and this is the one he wanted to go with. So we built the suit. Looking on the passenger side right here, we have our glove box. We have an ice chest because we actually riding in the boat today. Glove box, you have plenty of storage in here. Shelving down the side. That's what everybody's going to use. That's one of the best compliments we get. Now if you get on this side, and let's kind of face backwards, these seats will spin all the way around. Okay, looking at the full width bench seat, we do custom options on the boat. This is an extra wide seat. He wanted extra storage, and he also wanted where if you wanted to take a nap and get out the shade. And we put additional seat. This is the first time we've done this. We put a seat on each side right here. That way you can stretch your feet out, or somebody can sit right here and watch a skier. Worked out pretty good. On this bench, he decided to go with the 3 lids instead of 1. That works good because everybody doesn't have to get up if you got to get something out the bench seat. It makes it really easy, accessible storage. So all of this is storage. If you rinse the cockpit out, it has solid drains that go to the back, where it all channels around your dry storage, and that's what makes it dry storage. Now moving up to the rear deck. A lot of people ask me why we don't keep this all the way across. We do a cut in just for what I'm doing right now, to make it easy to walk in and out the cockpit area. So looking at the rear deck, this is a nice sized rear deck, and we have 5 hatches in it. So we have storage on each side, and he's all ready to go to the sandbar. We already got float pads. We got the Mercury power steering pump. One unique feature, which we filled up body water to test, but that's not how they're going to use it. It's a live well for fish, but it's also a water tank. So you can fill this up with fresh water, and we have a spigot in the front and the back. So when you get up, you can rinse yourself down, and you don't have to use the outside water source. So it'll pump from here with a washdown pump, so you can clean your boat with fresh water. So you can fill it up at the dock, potable water. On this feature, once you get around this side right here, you'll be able to show it a little better. Okay, this is a ski locker, which is pretty cool. And you can see it has the skis and stuff in it. It'll fit a wakeboard, skis, all your stuff. It goes down to the depth of the hull. And you can see we have a storage for our stern light. So he has a slalom ski, he's got his rope. And we're going to talk about that in a second on how we made all that work without the ski pole up here. We do have tie downs, so if you have a bean bag, you want to tie stuff down, we always put that in. So back around here, this is where your batteries and all your fuel system, everything's located nice and neat. And it goes down the sump. It has 2 bilge pumps. I'm always a fan of 2 bilge pumps, where you always got a redundancy. Same storage on this side, that's all the way depth storage. Moving to the back, this is our gill bracket. So it's 26 feet to the top of the transom right here. plus we have 2 foot. So that's what makes it 28, but we classify it as a 26-foot boat because we measure from the top of the transom. Our gill bracket swim platform has a couple unique features. He has his 2 power poles on the brackets. We did this a little differently because we put the turbo swing ski bar, I guess you would call it, and we mounted it to the jack plate by making custom brackets so it'll stay in one position. That was a little tricky to figure out, but we figured it out. We knocked it out the park. The ladder where you can get up. Exterior of the hull underneath, it has the Seakeeper tabs, the transducer, anodes. It has all the features you can't see right now. With the Mercury Verado and the jack plate and the whole setup, this boat is about a 52 to 54 mile an hour boat. You gotta remember these boats are very heavy, which makes them ride so well. But we took him out in it yesterday, and it was pretty cool. We'll cut into that video because he brought him his slalom ski, and we checked out all the ski control and stuff. But basically from here, we're gonna show you a video of it running, and I'll actually show you a cool little video of him actually on his slalom ski in the intercoastal here, running past tugboats, and people thought we was crazy, but he wanted to check out everything because he lives far away from here. We do that, you know, we make sure we take you out in the boat and show you everything, that way you understand it, and you also inspecting our work before you pick up and, you know, drive 15 hours away. But anyway, from here, we'll show you some videos of it running. And if you have any questions, you can always shoot us an email or a comment. Emails work best, or give us a call. Give us a call at the shop. But we thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel. As we get time, we kind of lack a lot of video of the boats because we got to get the weather just right. Sometimes it don't work out, sometimes it does. But we appreciate you watching, and stay tuned for the test run. Thank you. Okay, here we are, started on a test run. And I wanted to show some cool features of the boat. So the Seakeeper is these 19-inch wide, basically servo actuator tabs. They're really quick. It has a positioning sensor. It's very smart. Works really great. When you take off, this can control how the boat rides, no matter where you are, where you at. Even hit a wave, it'll adjust for it. I was really impressed with that. My next boat is going to have this. I thought it was overpriced at first, but there's a reason why it costs that much. So right now, this is off, this is on, and we have it where the boat is level. You can set it custom. And I'm going to bring up the GPS screen right here on the vessel. And let's see, we're going to put the Seakeeper ride control. I'm not sure if it's going to show it good videoing, but they go like hundreds of times a second, really fast. So I don't know if you can see the bars right here just as we're going, and we take off, it's activating, and it levels out. Even when I turn, it's going to control it on the turn, and look how fast it is. It's really cool, really cool. So it was set up as a ski boat, so his wife can drive it. So we got the active trim with Mercury, and then we have what's called zero off right here. I want to show this. This is the speed control. So when you stop, and right now, let's see, we have it set. Let's set it for. I set it 24 miles an hour. Okay, cut for 1 second. Okay, with the zero off, I have it set to 30, and then we're just going to press on. One like this. Now watch this, kind of back up, I want to show you. So, with the active trim set, and we got everything like you like it, anybody can drive the boat which is skiing, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to take off, and it's going to, with the Seakeeper and the zero off, it's going to make the boat level. It's going to be throttle's all the way down. It's going to level itself out. And no matter what you're doing, if you're going around a course or something, it's going to speed up, and it's always going to maintain the speed. It's the first time we've done this, and I thought it's pretty cool. So even if I turn, it's going to keep you at 30 no matter what you do. If my cameraman can hold still, you can turn tight, it's going to speed up the motor. It does take a little bit for it to settle in. Not long though. Right now it's settled. We're going over waves, and the Seakeeper is actually adjusting the boat. That's pretty cool. But that is one thing I wanted to show, and not just for you, just for me, because I had to figure this out. I got the throttle all the way down. We're set exactly at 30. It's a good example. Here's a tugboat. We're going to hit some waves. Hold on for a second. The Seakeeper adjusted that fast. That's pretty cool. Another cool trick you guys to have here. So it's maintaining the speed, and I want to show turning again. As you turn, typically a boat will slow down. It's going to speed up. So if you're doing a slalom course and you got to turn, you're going to hold it. And that is pretty neat. But anyway, from here we're going to go pick him up, and we're going to show you a little clip of him actually doing a slalom ski. So we'll cut in that shortly.